All right, Papa D Disc Golf back out here at Dacusville. I just posted my video of me playing the front nine from the blue tees, but I realized I had not even come back out here and played the back nine from the blue tees. So that's what we're going to do today. There's a couple of holes that makes it a lot more difficult, but we're just going to get out here, throw some discs, and have some fun. Hope you enjoy it. All right, so hole 10 is about 270 feet up there on top of the hill. We're just going to take the old millet, see if we can get up there, and try to get in for par at least. All right, so we're on the upper level. We'll take it, try to get up and down. All right, see if we can get the tomb right up next to it. That's putting. Close enough. And I've been having some issues with my putting lately, so I'm just going to try to take my time with it. Old trusty judge. And par. Alright, so the blue tees for hole number 11. A little bit further back, the white tees are just up here to the right, probably 70 feet up. But it's just going to be up and a little fade. So take the new millet and see if I can get up there. Again, at about 260 feet. Alright, got a little pinball action, but I should be able to get up and down. Alright, y'all know I don't throw many forehands, but I think it's probably my best option here, so let's see what I can do. Not too shabby. I'll take a par with a forehand. Alright, so hole 12 blues. It's a little bit more of a straight shot with a slight ante at the end, where the white tees are pretty much a full hyzer in. So I'm going to take the old millet and see if I can get at least close to it. It's almost dead straight, actually. Alright, I hit a late tree, which I think actually kept me from going too far left. Alright, let's see if we can settle up some of my putting woes here. I've been pushing everything right. A little low, but that's alright. We'll take it. Stay in for another par. Alright, so the blues on 13 make it a little bit longer hole. It doesn't look much longer, but this extra gap you have to get through makes it a tougher hole. So still a par 3, 355 feet. I'm trying to get through this first gap past the tee box up there, and we'll see what we can do. Alright, I think that stayed up enough. Alright, I've got a couple different options I can try to go. I think I'm going to try to go this gap here and get up and around. I can't find a couple of discs. I'm hoping I took them out of my bag and they're in my car. But I have a new Passion, the Paige Pierce Passion, that would be beautiful for this shot, but it's not in my bag. Alright, I'm up pin high, I think. I should have a putt. We're kind of underneath this little branch here. Nice and easy, D. Take the par. All right, so hole 14 is about 345 feet, where the white tee pad goes more of a Anheuser or a forehand hyzer. This is pretty much straight, but it is much longer. So I'm just going to take the Fierce and see if I can get past that group of trees out there and see what we can do. Skip out. Oh, that's going to make for a long second shot. All right, so the basket is straight in front of me down the hill, probably about 175 feet or so. I did find that passion I was looking for. I was looking for the wrong color. But I'm going to try to kind of go through this gap and bring it around on a pretty deep hyzer. All right, the line was good. I don't think I was long enough though. All right, like I said, my line was good. I just wasn't far enough down the hill. See if I can get in for par. Oh, right over the top. That's all right. There's a bogey in every round. All right, so 15 plays as a par 4 from the blue tees. The white tees are down, and it's pretty much a straight shot up about 258 or so, I think it is, to the pin. This one's playing 430, but you have to go down here, and the path kind of takes a dogleg right. What I want to do is get past this triple thing of trees, and then kind of Annie a little bit. We'll see what happens. Okay, I actually think I'm over by the white tee pad. I don't know. All right, so I wasn't as far down as the white tee pads, but I do have some trees in my way. The basket is over here to the left. So I'm gonna take that passion again, see if I can get through this gap and bring it around almost in a spike hyzer. Ah, man, that line was beautiful too. Till it hit the tree. All right, so I am laying 2. I can try to run this for birdie. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So, Billy, this one's for you. I'm just gonna get close with my Alpus and see what I can do. That'll sit, that'll play, that'll be a par. All right, wasn't as close as I thought it was, but let's see the judge go in here. We'll take that for par. All right, so hole 16 from the blues is playing as 400-foot par 4. I don't think it's quite 400 feet really, but it goes to the little edge of this trail here, and then down the hill to the left. I'm actually just going to play this little zone breaker, jawbreaker zone SS. Try to push it and let it fall out. See what happens. Oh, that was terrible. See where I ended up. All right, so I ended up down here in this little gully. You can see the basket, I can't. Just try to flip this focus out and see if I can get close. All right, I split trees I didn't mean to, but I think I'll at least should be able to get out with a par. All right, as I was inputting my score for 16, on U-Disc it still is a par 3, not nearly 400 feet, which I didn't think it was. So I actually parred that hole, not birdied it. The score down below is right. So This is the blues from 17. Now the whites is where you have to go from the top of the hill, and you pretty much have to do either a nice anhyzer in or a good forehand down to the green, down to the basket. This one is 185 feet, dead straight through this gap. So let's see what we can do with this spheres. Get down, get in the basket. Buzz the top of the basket. I'll take it. All right, if I make this, it will be a birdie. So let's see what we can do. Take it. All right, so we are on the tee pad for blues for number 18. That basket right behind me, that is basket hole number 1. So you remember you have to come down that big hill to get to number 1. That's where we're going, way up there. That's the fairway for number 18. So let's have some fun. All right, we're gonna see if we can get this wave up to the top of that hill. I hate this shot. Oh, I think that tree kick helped. All right, so that tree did kick me out. Got to go to the top of the hill. Basket's just pushed up behind those trees to the right. This is 428 feet, still a par 4. And see what this glow fox will do for us. Just sit. All right. If I get par on this, I am definitely happy. All right, let's try the area 51 here. Oh, basket and out. I finish it out with the par. All right, so that was a fun round out here at Dacusville. Ended up shooting even par on the back 9 blues. So I think that's my best on the blues on the back 9. So if you're ever out here, this to me is like a hidden gem here in the upstate. You need to come play this course. Of course, it's not open until after 3 o'clock during school days, but we're coming into summer, it'll be open. So come on out, enjoy a great round. They've got the white tees are a little bit easier to play, blue tees a little bit longer. Got some great shots out here, but you're definitely gonna have a good time out here playing, all right? I'm not sure where I'm gonna be playing next, but wherever it is, I'll catch you in the next round. All right, one of the fun things about out here at Dacusville is right past the number 18 basket, down to the practice basket. They've got a tee pad set up here coming off the hill. Hole number 19. A lot of times we'll play a little CTP from here. See what we can do. You can play some Dirty Dollar or whatever you want to out here as well. So I've got 4 discs. I've got the Area 51. I've got my Swirl Focus. I've got the Jawbreaker Zone SS. And then I've got my trusty Judge. And I'm going to see if I can get there with any or all of them. Let's go with the Focus first. It's going to be short, but it's on line. All right, it's in circle. Let's go with Area 51. All right, about same distance inside the circle. All right, let's go with the Judge. All right, I'm getting it surrounded. All 3 are in the circle though. See what the Jawbreaker Zone SS will do. Now flip over. Dive in there. Oh, right on top of the Judge. All right, those are 4 fun shots. Hope you enjoyed that as well.